There's this tweet from a guy named Justin Waters. Who is this piece of shit? Some guy who ran for Congress in Florida on the Republican ticket and got washed out in the primaries. Suck it, Justin. Your only legacy is this embarrassing tweet that shows up when you type male expendability into Google Images. Now, to be clear, I don't think women should be drafted. Not because they're meant to be caregivers or whatever, but because nobody should be drafted. But that's not what I want to focus on. I want to focus on what he says here at the end. Men are meant to be expendable. Like, Justin, you do realize you yourself are a man. Honestly, how are conservatives even socially functional with this complete lack of dignity? Like, how can you even pull yourself out of bed believing you're expendable? How can you live with yourself while believing you're not even entitled to the life you're living? I genuinely cannot wrap my head around this mindset of, I'm expendable and perfectly okay with it. I have too much self-respect to think of myself like that. Conservatives call it cowardice, despite the fact that they're the ones always jumping at their shadows. Why bother to enjoy life at all if you believe you're expendable? Why bother eating food that tastes good? Why not just eat oats and ground beef for the protein? Unseasoned, of course. Flavor is for women and children. Better yet, why not subsist on that nasty-ass food Spartans would eat so they wouldn't get too attached to being alive? Why bother listening to music? Just listen to audio of gunfire, explosions, and dudes screaming in pain to acclimate yourself to the sounds. Hell, why even bother naming assigned male infants? Why not just give them serial numbers?
Once you name it, you start getting attached to it.
In fact, why even bother waiting for a war to come along to throw your life away? Why not cut the middleman to the chase and add yourself to the statistic? You know which statistic I'm talking about. It kinda makes perfect sense why the statistic is so damn high if this is how men and boys are conditioned to believe this is where they stand in terms of the importance of their very life. Men who support male expendability are pathetic. It's like those trad wives who will say, my place is in the kitchen, with their heads somehow held high. Except instead of the kitchen, it's being fucking dead and gone.